1999 as amended, the Geneva Convention Act, the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement Act.
Speaking, the General Officer commanding 6th Division of Nigerian Army, Port Harcourt, Major General Enobong Udo, described it as a welcome development for the military, as it will afford them the opportunity to air views about the challenges before the panel.
A lot of allegations that will come here are just baseless. So I want to request the panel, Your Lordship, we have people on the ground who are involved. And if we bring them, you will be satisfied, just like you were satisfied in Maiduguri. You will be satisfied that all these allegations are not actually true. So this panel will help us to clear our name.
The panel was set up on the 11th of August 2017, with hearings set to hold in 6 geopolitical zones of the country.
Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development Aisha Halazan says current global trends confirm the need for women to take active part in peace processes for the rights and priorities to be adequately addressed. The minister, speaking through a representative, made the statement at the National Conference on the Security of Women in Conflict Situations in Abuja. Oliver Duru complied this report presented from our studios.
Nigerian women are not only an integral part of Nigerian history, but a pivot of her future development as a nation. These were the words of the minister, who also hinted that the current administration, through its actions and policies, has expressed its desire to place the country on the path of sustainable progress, where every woman and girl can better achieve their dreams.
The current global trend confirms the need for women to take part in peace processes in order to have their rights and priorities adequately addressed.
Being the vulnerable ones during conflicts, women bear the brunt of violence in the country, and the representative of the Kingdom of Norway agrees that Nigeria is battling with humanitarian challenges and physiological threats faced by women and children, as evident in the situation facing the Chibok girls who were abducted by the Boko Haram terrorist organization.
Humanitarian and security challenges that you're facing, that are threatening the lives and livelihoods of women and men, boys and girls. The Chibok girls, their families and communities have given faces of the suffering and devastation.
The United Nations Children's Fund's representative believes that peace cannot be gotten by force but by understanding, and therefore important for governments at the federal and state levels to engage in the fight to ensure that women and girls participate in peace building and conflict resolution processes.
It is critically important that the government at federal and at state level and all humanitarian partners engage in the response to the Northeast crisis.
The United Nations Security Council resolution 1325 on women, peace and security was adopted by UN Security Council on 31st October 2000.
The Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association has pleaded with wealthy individuals in the country to continue to render humanitarian services to the needy in the country for alleviation of the hardship. NAFURA National President Afsad Abubakar made the plea during the visit of a Jordanian counterpart at association's headquarters in Abuja. Correspondent Basil Lukafa completes the story.
The spouses of the 7 Nigerian Air Force officers are here for the visit of the wife of the commander Jordanian Air Force. National President of the Nigerian Air Force Officers' Wives Association used the occasion to reel out the humanitarian services the association has undertaken since its establishment. Apart from its services to the less privileged, the association wants wealthy individuals in the country to continue to devote their resources for the upliftment of the needy in the nation.
The realities of our society puts the social responsibility on us to carry out various initiatives in support of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, especially in the areas of female and youth empowerment.
After expressing thanks and honor done to her, the visiting wife of the Commander Royal Jordanian Air Force also described the occasion as one that will normalize relations between the two countries.
I don't what I can say for about hospitality, and you very well everything, Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
The officers' wives here believe that this kind of visit will yield the desired collaboration they needed from their foreign counterparts.
We'll take a break now. When we return, we'll bring you more local stories to stay with us.
Want to catch up on all the latest happenings in and around Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory?
Give them basic amenities instead of demolition. To be able to do that, you have to demolish some.
Running like a mad person. Sometimes we enter main road, motor will jam us.
The government is concerned about life.
This road will suffer, no roads here.
Informing you of government activities complemented by the private sector.
Abuja Today also brings you all the socio-political and economic happenings. Then join me, Anita Patrick, every Saturday, 6:30 p.m. and a repeat broadcast 12:30 p.m. on Abuja Today.
To have you back, you're still watching CORETV Midnight Update. For more of our stories, you can visit our social media platforms. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/CORETV News. You can join our conversation on Twitter at CORETV News NG. And you can watch our videos on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/CORETV News NG. In Oyo State, an ungunman opened fire on the palace of the Olubado of Ibadan land, Saliu Adetunji, during installation of mortgages and ballas. Former Governor of Oyo State, Rashidi Ladoja, and ex-secretary to the state government, Salafadin Ali, and others escaped unhurt when the suspected gunmen, numbered about 7, attacked. Journalists arriving at the gate of the palace at about 11:45 a.m. were caught in the fire, but they escaped gunshots as they ducked in the drainage in front of the palace. Ladoja straightway condemned the attack.
I don't understand why people cannot just follow the simple decorum. So I don't understand why people should take the laws into their hands by sending hoodlums to this place.
Okay, sir, with this kind of sign now, what are you people going to do to ensure the safety of the palace, sir?
Well, the palace is safe because look at the number of people outside. Are they going to kill them? They are not going to kill them. I mean, were they able to? Did they wait when they came? They just shot into the air and they shot about just to scare people. They know that the Olubadan is loved by the people of Ibadan land, and if they are revolting against the Olubadan, that is their own ethic. They can go to court. We know definitely.
Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode has sworn in Justice Opeyemi Oke as the acting chief judge of the state. Justice Oke, who is the most senior judge in the state judiciary, is taking over in acting capacity following the retirement of Justice Olufunmilayo Atelade. Ayobami Pashe has the details in this report.
At the swearing-in of the acting chief judge of Lagos State, Opeyemi Oke, Executive Governor of Lagos State pledged his administration's determination to prioritize the welfare of serving and retired judges in the state. Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Adeniji Kazeem congratulated the judiciary, saying he has no doubt the incoming judge will perform her duties diligently.
True, this succession is in accordance to the seniority as prescribed by the Constitution, but it comes with the opportunity of having a seasoned jurist and judicial administrator, as my lady Honorable Justice Opeyemi Oke, to lead this very vibrant arm of government, which plays an immeasurable role in the socio-economic engineering of Lagos State.
Taking the oath of allegiance, the acting chief judge was sworn in.
I, Opeyemi Olufunmilayo Oke, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful, and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Lagos State Governor stated that he is confident the Lordship will carry out the duties with exemplary motives.
Given its reputation for intellectual judicial pronouncements that have stood the test of time at our appellate courts, I'm therefore confident that as you take up the leadership of the judiciary today, though in an acting capacity, the Lordship will discharge the duties of this office with exemplary wisdom, candor and integrity.
The governor also said concerted efforts have been put in place to make for reform in the judiciary to enable members improve on their service delivery. Ayobami Pashe, CORETV News, Lagos.
Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano has commended the state judiciary arm for the tireless support to effective separation of power between the state executive and the judicial arms of government, extolling the bar in the bench for the support in keeping its administration free from litigations. Governor Obiano solicited for more support from the judiciary as it enters a new legal year. Correspondent Bamidila Ajayi presented from our studios.
Addressing the League of Men of the Bar and Bench at the St. Faith Anglican Church, Awka, Governor Willie Obiano expressed profound gratitude to the state legislature and the judiciary for being worthy partners, assisting him to achieve great success in his administration. He promised to provide a more conducive work environment for the judiciary if permitted by the Nigeria Judicial Commission to provide modern facilities as a measure that would further assist them in the quick dispensation of justice.
I'm aware of some of your challenges. Some told me about their cars, I'm saying all kinds of things, but as a group, you deserve the best because you work hard. And let me tell you what, finally, before I go to your lordship, what thing I want to do for you, I think judges, when they write, they copious, and their hand is like this. I'm wondering if you judge for 7 years, by the time you finish your list would have broken.
Reading the state litany of achievements recorded in the year ended 2016-2017 legal year, Anambra State Chief Judge Justice Peter Umeadi commended the state government for meeting up with your demands earlier listed in the previous years that relate to fixing the dilapidated access road in the state judiciary. He frowned at the manner at which members of the State Association of Magistrates boycott his office to access the executive without recourse to the office of the State Chief Judge, vowing to curtail such excesses exhibited.
The Association of Magistrates is now here to meet with the executive arm without the knowledge of the Chief Registrar to collect a pittance, a small share of what would actually be needed in any sort of if the Chief Registrar was involved. The judiciary thing, as the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, as the leader of the bar in Anambra State, ought to know that such a behavior is not allowed in the legal profession.
In their different submissions, senior advocates of Nigeria presented the issue of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB before the legal year as issue that Igbo lawyers must pursue with vigor. They condemned the actions of both the Southeast governors and the federal government for declaring an association of a major tribe in Nigeria militant terrorist group, expressing hope that the order recently secured by the government would soon be set aside.
But as your House of our nation, you the youth must find accommodation with the essence of our nation and other groups in Nigeria who are clamoring for Nigeria existing on the principles of justice, of equity, of fairness, of integrity, and of course free of corruption, of hatred.
Aside, it's not cast in stone. It's a reversible order based on application by IPOB or even by the government itself when they get more information. But that is not to say that some members of IPOB are not crossing the line. If you start establishing a security outfit, wearing uniform and all those, you are crossing the line.
The new legal year kick-started with a church service followed by a court session presided over by the Anambra State Chief Judge Justice Peter Umeadi.
Members of the National Council for Nutrition have called on the federal government to officially inaugurate Council for Effective Performance. According to them, the council, which was constituted in 2007, is yet to be inaugurated. Speaking after a closed-door meeting with Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, the council led by Deputy Governor of Kano State, Hafiz Abubakar, said inaugurating a council will signpost federal government commitment to eradicating malnutrition in the country.
To harness resources with a focus.
We need to tell the world, as a country, we now understand what is the importance of eradicating malnutrition if we really want to have good human beings as Nigerians.
Our honest desire that this council be launched, because it's going to be a focal point, it's going to be a body that will coordinate all activities of nutritionists and all the allied professionals to see that we set targets towards addressing this burden of malnutrition, stunting, underweight, wasting, micronutrient deficiencies, and even the one that is trying to raise its ugly head, which is obesity.
The state government has reaffirmed its commitment and enforcement of public total compliance of traffic control and other related officers in the state. This was made known during its random inspection exercise carried out to mop out offenders of the prohibited traffic law. Valentino Sibo has more of the story presented from our studios.
Before the advent of the present government of Governor Godwin Obaseki, Benin City and its environs had been marred with high level of insanity, which had perpetually caused traffic gridlock in the city hub, with no curative steps taken. Expectedly on January 1, 2017, a new committee was absorbed by the state government to sanitize the activities of street trading, waterway littering, and general traffic hazards to keep the environment healthier for the inhabitants. Some motorists who shared their views on the journey so far had this to say.
We like us put us for license. I better pass way big before. You know the experience we would set at times. I would have been knocked every time.
They don't give us garage. We want to stay. Not be along the road, not be garage. That's what we are asking for.
As I complain, say where will they drop them? It's too far. So once we drop them, it's not our family. So make government talk about it.
However, responding to the agitations of some of the motorists in compliance with the prohibited traffic law, the coordinator of the Public Works Guard, Puwok Mokhtar Yusuf Osage, says it was resolute and committed to ensure that road users are not subjected to traffic hardship.
When you are domiciled in a particular area or a particular state, automatically you are a member and you are a part and parcel of that state. Keep that state clean. It shouldn't be a case of whereby, I don't care. And you violate the law, guiding some either street trading or don't park in some certain areas, the offender is taken to the magistrate court whereby he faces the magistrate and is being charged for those offences.
Traffic jam in the metropolis has since been monitored, while commuting in the city becoming easier than before, with move of replicating this success across the state.
And straight to news after Nigeria, German Chancellor Angela Merkel has been re-elected for a fourth term, while nationalists have made a historic surge in federal elections. A conservative SDU-STU bloc has seen its worst result in almost 70 years, but will remain the largest in parliament. Its current coalition partner, the Social Democratic SPD, says it will go into opposition after historic losses. The Nationalists has won its 4th seat and is set to be the third party, a result that sparked some protests. However, dozens of demonstrators gathered outside the right wing onto Islam protest headquarters in Berlin yesterday night, some with placards saying refugees are welcome. Protests were also held in several other cities, including Frankfurt and Cologne. The United States has expanded its controversial travel ban to include people from North Korea, Venezuela, and Chad. The White House says the restrictions follow a review of information sharing by foreign governments. Donald Trump issued a presidential proclamation September 24, 2017, saying that making America safe is his #1 priority. He will not admit those into his country they cannot safely vet. The restrictions on Venezuelans apply only to government officials and their family members. And on sport, home base Eagles captain Ikechukwu Ezenwa has been voted the best goalkeeper of the 2017 West African Football Union Cup of Nations in Ghana, despite conceding 4 goals in the final. Ezenwa kept 4 clean sheets during the tournament against Sierra Leone, Mali, Ghana, and Benin Republic, but conceded 4 goals in the final as Nigeria lost 4-0 to the hosts. But the Super Eagles goalkeeper was awarded the Golden Glove for his impressive performances. Ghana Stephen Safo emerged top scorer of the tournament with a total of 4 goals, while his countryman Chum Isaac was named the most valuable player of the tournament. And that's it on CORETV Midnight Update. Thank you for joining us. I'm Olani Kakirimisi.
Dab. Yes. One day as I did dab, they go. Now I see my neighbor on top electric pole. No be how my hold so. Before. So? Climb every day. Come on electric bill. You not gree pay.
Waiting concern you for there. I beg you. Come over here.
Okay, oh. I don't talk my own. As I dab reach house. Yay! Fire! Fire! My brand new flat screen.
Hold up.
Waiting concern you for there. I beg you. Come over here.
Government property, now my property. If you don't come down now, I go report.
Don't be only report. Now report card.
Dab. Yes.
If you are not idle, nobody will probably come and encourage you to join their gang or the group.
Yes. To keep Nigeria one is a must that must be done. Nigeria is not going to break.
So if I want to buy this one now, how much you go sell this one?
I will free give you 500.
Sure? This one?
Yes.
This small banana?
Yes.
I know that Buhari can do it. He has a lot of plans. We should be praying for him. He's a human being. Anything can happen to anybody.
The majority of the law they pass belong to them, to favor them, not the masses in Nigeria.
If we want to change, let's change generally. Don't let change half. Let's change generally.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
Governing a country full of complexities like Nigeria requires the support of everybody. The role players of governance take the decisions that affect their daily life.
Rest assured that this administration
will continue to do all it can to rescue the remaining Chibok girls who are still in Boko Haram's captivity.
Let's remove emotion from facts. 1. Do judges have immunity? The answer is no. Can judges be arrested? The answer is yes.
We resolve to work together, the federal government and the states, to meet the challenges of our economy.
It didn't happen by accident. It happened by the hard work that this government has done since it came into office.
Tony Abiololuwolu on CORETV News every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. as I take you around to the activities at the presidential villa.
CORETV News now live on all Androids.
Hello and welcome. This is CORETV.
Download CORETV News app from your Play Store. Click on the menu to see all our top stories from politics, sports, business, foreign news and live TV to watch us live on your mobile.
I want to know why I should be believing them.
You can also click on video to see all our YouTube videos. CORETV News, a 24-hour news station.
To love me, Doro me, baby, Doro me, Doro. Kilo de, why you know they call me Kilo de, baby, Kilo de, Doro. I dey give you signal, Doro me. Why you know they see me, Doro me. I give you green light to tire, Doro me, Doro. I'm a kilo babu, Doro me. Now you know they fumble, Doro me. I go shoot my shot, yo, Joro. So, Joro, baby, take my number. Take my number. You know you can call me later. Call me later. Me, I want to be your lover. Be your lover. Oh, baby, call me later. Call me later. Well, happy possible, oh. Talk to your friend, oh. Doro me, baby, yo. Doro me, Doro. Shebi walo sọ fún mi. You talk say you like me. I be rolling pagun. Kilo de, Doro. I dey give you signal. Doro me. She you know they see me, Doro me. I give you green light, fire. Doro me, Doro. I'm a killer babu, Doro me. I'm a love humble, Doro me. I go shoot my shot, yo, Joro. So, Joro, baby, take my number. Take my number. You know you can call me later. Call me later. Me, I want to be your lover. Be your lover. Oh, baby, Me get a little problem. I have a little problem. Baby, please tell me if you solve them. Oh, only my baby can solve them. This one no be money problem. Oh, this one no be money problem. I just need some cuddling on the low. Oh my gosh. Young boy in a big man push. Young boy with the big man pulse. Tarodo, you got too much sauce. Oh my gosh. Young boy in a big man push. The way you need now, only me get time. Chop them like Tozo. Say you know about in a fire. Now you go tire. Enjoyment minister, just a wire. Oh, you come again. My butt in a fire. Now you go tire. Enjoyment minister, just a wire. Oh, you come for your informate. I believe your government, your legislate. So make we communicate and start to relate. Every time that we spend, I appreciate. So for your informate. I believe your government, your legislate. So make we communicate and start to relate. Every time we spend, I appreciate. Yeah, me get a little problem. I have a little problem. Shy don't fool for my system. Oh, shy don't deal for my system. Now this one turn biggie problem. Oh, this one turn biggie problem. I just need some cuddling on the low. Oh my gosh. Young boy in a big man push. Young boy with the big man pulse. Tarodo, you got too much sauce. Oh my gosh. Young boy in a big man push. The way you need now, only me get time. Chop them like Tozo. Say you know about in a fire. Now you go tire. Enjoyment minister, just a wire. Oh, you come again. My butt in a fire. Now you go tire. Enjoyment minister, just a wire. Oh, you come. So for your informate. I believe your government, your legislate. So make we communicate and start to relate. Every time that we spend, I appreciate. So for your informate. I believe your government, your legislate. So make we communicate and start to relate. Every time we spend, I appreciate. Yeah. No darling, no way. Never do I. No, yeah. No darling, no way.
Mix monster.
We're about to switch it up right now. I go by the name DJ KY. Let's go. DJ KY.
Hi there, my name is Kate Henshaw.
This is Desmond Elliott.
Shoma Botak.
Hi, my name is Michael.
My name is Vicky Elliott. You're watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
CORETV.
CORETV. CORETV. CORETV.
CORETV News. That's the news to watch.
Bad guys in the beat. Sex problem. Yeah, I meet this dangerous girl for my guy wedding. She finds scatter the body, the mad person. I call the phone push based on the kind setting. But even she don't know, I they try getting.
This chick got me up on the snap matter. She real fine. She said her name was Agatha. She know the FaceTime. She they minimize data. So I they buy airtime for me big papa.
I can't rearrange them. Use my new tactics. The way I they toast, you will think I do practice. I they tickle the fancy of a true bad chick. Like I did magic. It was too rapid.
My G's don't know why I provide the funds. Love ma, cause she got the junk in the trunk. I did try show, sin I stunt, I did stunt. Wait I show, baby, what is it you want?
She said, give me something light. Give me something light. Give me something light. I'm not really hungry, something light.
She said, give me something light. She wants something light. She said, give me something light. She wants something light.
That is how she gave them. That is how the date went. Shorty keep my dreams with only that statement. She said she will knock me if I will have patience. I wouldn't even touch if she was stuck naked.
Yeah, I was in shock. How come you're not talking right? See, I can't give you something light. When we spoke on the phone, you were sounding nice. I'm in hot pepper soup of the catfish style.
I did weave, I did dojo when I see trap. You want something light, but you order 6 wraps, order meat pie, order pizza, and you still pack take away for your sister.
And your eyes on the plate of the next guy. 1 liter Coke, please. I don't like the pet size. You don't have spark. Yeah, please help me get rice. If it's not too much, or you add French fries.
She said, give me something light. Give me something light. Give me something light. I'm not really hungry. Something light.
Come again. She said, give me something light. She wants something light. She said, give me something light. She wants something light.
I want to be going home. I will not sleep here. Can you give me something light for thief here? Not even thanks for coming. You are wicked. It's not like I'm hungry, yo. I'm a big girl. Ogbologbo, she dey search for my guy. I told her wait first, I go bless you after. You said if you go by when you check the matter. This one we are doing is just dress rehearsal.
You want something light, something nice, but you're still wearing bra when I'm off in light. This your own attitude, it is soft in mic, and I'm taking shit easy, but it's not skin tight. And it don't seem right, cause you want to be great, but you kill the morale, take it straight to the grave. I be that number one, you could call me the gay, and I know what you want, so just cut to the chase.
She said, give me something light. Give me something light. Give me something light. I'm not really hungry. Something light.
Come again. She said, give me something light. She wants something light. She said, give me something light. She wants something light.
She said, give me something light. Give me something light. Give me something light. I'm not really hungry. Something light.
Come again. She said, give me something light. She wants something light. She said, give me something light. She wants something light.
Mo lè torí ẹ̀wẹ̀ lóògùn o, mo tún lè torí ẹ̀wẹ̀ lọ́sà. Mo lè torí ẹ̀nà gòkó náà, ọmọ aráyé kí mi ní wẹ̀dàn gbà. Ó yá pọ́n mi lé, bèbí pọ́n mi lé. Má lọ lọ́kọ méjì, lóró pẹ́ tó sùn lé. Pọ́n mi lé, ó yá bèbí pọ́n mi lé. Má lọ lọ́kọ méjì, lóró pẹ́ tó sùn lé. Má lọ bá wọn dá délé bọ̀ rí. Wọ́n gba certification ni, wọ́n bẹ̀ lábúlé bẹ̀ ní Lagos. Má lọ bá wọn dá délé bọ̀ rí. Wọ́n gba certification ni, wọ́n bẹ̀ lábúlé bẹ̀ ní Lagos. Ìfẹ́ ò gbà gidi, ẹni kì í ṣàbídí. Bébí jà mí tán, kí n bá lè gbà kámú. Ṣé láyà mi ń já? But you have no idea o. Ìwọ ni àníyàn mi gangan. Ó yá pọ́n mi lé, bébí pọ́n mi lé. Má lọ lọ́kọ méjì, lóró pẹ́ tó sùn lé. Pọ́n mi lé, ó yá bébí pọ́n mi lé. Má lọ lọ́kọ méjì, lóró pẹ́ tó sùn lé. Má lọ bá wọn dá délé bọ̀ rí. Wọ́n gba certification ni, wọ́n bẹ̀ lábúlé bẹ̀ ní Lagos. Má lọ bá wọn dá délé bọ̀ rí. Wọ́n gba certification ni, wọ́n bẹ̀ lábúlé bẹ̀ ní Lagos. I love you no more, kò má kí n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ o. If you don't love me again, please let me know. Má lọ jẹ́ nǹkan ẹ̀mọ́kànnà pẹ̀lú bọ̀dá Ṣáàmù. Ó léwu, it's very dangerous. Ó yá pọ́n mi lé, bèbí pọ́n mi lé. Má lọ lọ́kọ méjì, lóró pẹ́ tó sùn lé. Pọ́n mi lé, ó yá bèbí pọ́n mi lé. Má lọ lọ́kọ méjì, lóró pẹ́ tó sùn lé. Má lọ bá wọn dá délé bọ̀ rí. Wọ́n gba certification ni, wọ́n bẹ̀ lábúlé bẹ̀ ní Lagos. Má lọ bá wọn dá délé bọ̀ rí. Wọ́n gba certification ni, wọ́n bẹ̀ lábúlé bẹ̀ ní Lagos. Ṣó bàbá mi gbélé o, when things no pure. Would you be my umbrella when rain dey fall? If you no go dey there, o jẹ́ tètè sọ. Kì má lọ para mi sí ẹ lọ́rùn.
What's the problem? You're very stupid. Don't come again.
You're impotent!
Chale, again me and you, ezigbo mixture. In a man back and forth, saw anything you want, all the too sure. Chale, again me and you, ezigbo mixture. In a man back and forth, saw anything you want, all the too sure.
Combo, my sweetie honey, give me action like a Rambo. It be crime, the things you do, them go call the mopo. Back to the mo, I go down, no time for go slow. Anything you want, all these. If I were your girl, I never let you go. I never let you go. I never let you go. Yeah. Ooh, baby, it be the things where you do where they hide me. My sweetie, baby, don't stop, cause I like it. Me on you, you on me. You go be like a sandwich. I tell you, the things to do when you go be like a movie, yeah.
Done the most to get your attention, pretty girl. I've done a lot for your love, oh, baby girl. But it be like say you fancy bad boys, darling. You say I'm cool, but you want the bad boys on me. I go change for you, I go bad for you. I feel change my style, oh. I go change for you, I go bad for you. I feel change my style, oh. Call on me if you need somebody, oh. Somebody, call my phone if you feeling freaky, oh. Love me if you feeling me, baby, oh. Oh, baby, I go dance for you if you feeling funky, oh. But you know parent, you pretty. Fine girl, no take me wash. Say I know the boss, oh baby. While I go be your lover. If you like, make you come, oh yeah, yeah. I go change for you. I go bad for you. I feel change my style, oh. Oh girlie, oh. I go change for you. I go bad for you. I feel change my style. Somebody, oh, somebody, call my phone if you feeling freaky. Call my phone anytime, oh babe. Love me if you feeling me, baby. Oh, feeling me, baby. Oh, baby. I go dance for you if you feeling funky. Oh. Somebody, somebody, somebody. When me to ba feeling lonely, to ba feeling lonely. Love me if you feeling me, baby. Oh baby, oh baby. I go wine for you, I can be funky, pretty. Whoa, 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 whoa.
SARS.
Yeah, yeah. I get money like bá mi pé mo dúpẹ́ mo tún gbèdé o ó gbé gèlè sórí sẹ́ mo tún gbèdé bá mi jóná ṣàkárà mo tún gbèdé o àgẹ́mọ̀ ní lápò mo tún gbèdé bá mi pé mo dúpẹ́ mo tún gbèdé o ó gbé gèlè sórí sẹ́ mo tún gbèdé bá mi jóná ṣàkárà mo tún gbèdé. I want this kind love, you go do me like bam 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 bam. Baby girl, I tell you this kind love. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, baby, get money. I don't know why your love had a thing with me think about 5-star treating you give me a girl, me not out. Unto you, me time, yes, me gonna devote. Anything you want, yeah, you can order. Me love you, me no need another. So tell the girl I'm not to bother. Across the ocean, across the border. You want more than $1 billion. Straight down to Addis Ababa. This kind of love is taking us further. Nobody tells me I want this kind love. This kind love, you don't do me like bam, 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 bam. Baby girl, I tell you this kind love. This kind love, you don't do me like dun, 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 dun. Hey, baby, get money. They can say what they wanna say. They can do what they wanna do. No matter what they have to say, I see that my eyes on
taboo. On my skin, I go draw your tattoo.
Yeah, you make my life turn brand new.
If me have to choose, me go choose another you.
Gonna be with you, even in a taboo. On my skin, I go draw your tattoo.
Yeah, you make my life turn brand new.
If me have to choose, me go choose another you.
Yeah, I get money like Motungede. Bami pe mo dupe, Motungede. Ogbegele sori se, Motungede. Bami juno shakara, Motungede. I get money like Motungede. Bami pe mo dupe, Motungede. Ogbegele sori se, Motungede. Bami juno shakara, Motungede. This kind love, you dey do me like bam 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 bam. Baby girl, I tell you this kind love, you dey do me like dun 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 dun. Hey, baby get money.
Every day, every hour, and every minute, news break in Nigeria. Things happen so fast, it's most times difficult to track and comprehend them. But that's what we do right here on Digit 360. 2015, would you want to come back again?
It's like asking Jesus Christ if he knew he was going to die, will you want to come back as the savior of the world again?
We do not just help you track the stories, we break them down, explore all the angles, analyze the issues so that you can fully comprehend the stories and use them to make the right decisions.
From magistrate to high court, from court of appeal to the Supreme Court, we bring you the rulings, judgments on cases involving personalities, institutions, both low and high in the society.
The learned trial judge said he has not even read the processes.
From the way they are going, they will spend 20 days on a witness. I've never seen that kind of proceedings in my life.
Join Basil Okafor on Legal Scope every Saturday at 2:30 p.m. and the repeat broadcast every Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Legal Scope brings you activities in the judiciary, updating you on in and out of court proceedings. Join me for updates on Legal Scope on CORETV News.
Is it crazy or autocracy? Or what type of crazy is that? Except crazy.
News making the headlines.
Black Maria is to carry criminals, trading looters that are in government today.
Sometimes it gets confrontational.
Slap you in the face. They don't put words into my mouth. Whatever it is that will bring our military to the Supreme. I said to hell.
On Core Digest.
I want to know why I should be believing them.
Every weekday, we bring all of these together and take them to the court of public opinion.
Everybody has a right in Nigeria.
Where you are the judge.
Over 2,000 communities in Nigeria, each with its unique story. Some real of comfort, most with its complaints. Whatever the story is from your community, we tell it. Let's journey together through streets, homes, markets, every nook and cranny to tell your story the right and the true way. Community Focus. It's all about you and your community.
So what is 60 Minutes with Angela all about? It's not an interview. I like to think it's a conversation between two people, people making the news, people who are in the news, and those who become the news. And the whole idea is to inform, to educate, or to clarify, as the case may be. It is an art getting people to answer the questions that everyone is thinking in their minds. And that's what we try to do on 60 Minutes with Angela. I ask all the questions that everyone's thinking about and no one wants to voice. all the questions you always wanted to ask. You get those answers on 60 Minutes with Angela every week on this station. 60 Minutes with Angela, getting answers to every question you always wanted to ask.
You can now watch CORETV News live from anywhere in the world on our website www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
Everyone, welcome to CORETV Primetime News Broadcast.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CORETV, leave a space, then News. CORETV News, a 24-hour news station.
Is it crazy or autocracy? Or what type of crazy is that? Except crazy.
News making the headlines.
Black Maria is to carry criminals, treasure looters that are in government today.
Sometimes it gets confrontational.
Slap you in the face. Excuse me, don't put words into my mouth. Whatever it is, that has made it to the Supreme. I said to hell.
On Core Digest.
I want to know why I should be believing them.
Every weekday. Bring all of these together and take them to the court of public.
Everybody have your in Nigeria.
Where you are the judge.
Very pleasant morning to you. It's Monday. Welcome to this edition of your steamy participatory breakfast program, Core Digest, on CORETV News Lagos. It's the first edition for this week. Welcome on board. I am Abosede Omowi. Let's bring you the news making the rounds. The Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, says any attempt to unleash mayhem on innocent and law-abiding Nigerians by the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, will be met with stiff resistance from the police and all security agencies. Idris also enjoined parents to keep a close watch on their wards to prevent them from being used to destabilize existing peace in the country.
For you don't just carry flag and then what and say you are in Biafra. How Biafra in Nigeria. Even from each of us, we should try as much as possible to promote good conduct. It's very important. Very, very important. Because these children, they are our children. Some of them were just born yesterday. They can't know more than what. So I think it's very important that we have to try to ensure that at least security agencies, we have a better environment to conduct our activities.
The Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, they're calling parents to keep the awards of the prescribed group and warning that group that any plans to unleash mayhem on the people would be met with stiff resistance. In other matters, constitutional lawyer and human rights activist Mike Ozekome has faulted Nigeria's present system of government, insisting that true federalism remains the panacea for rapid development of the country. Ozekome disclosed this while answering questions from journalists on the fate of the nation.
The devolution of power. As of today, the government takes 52% of our national resources. All the states combined take just about 50%, and all the local governments take just about 22%. Meanwhile, the federal government does not need that kind of money. That is why everybody fights out, do or die to get to the center. You need devolution of powers to remove all these unnecessary powers. How can federal government be dealing with universal basic education, dealing with licensing your car, bicycles, motorcycles?
The form of government. We are running a presidential system, and we are asking Nigeria, should we continue Or should we change the system? Some people are saying parliamentary system. Some people are saying a kind of a mixture of both. So we are throwing these questions to the public to tell us what the committee should put together as views of Nigerians generally.
Well, the call for restructuring hasn't really gone down. Different people singing that song. Even the All Progressives Congress setting up a committee to bring about the party stance on the issue. We know they've held meetings in Edo State. I think it was the one in Ondo State or Osun State that somewhat became problematic, where some person was beaten up, and so it didn't hold. Different things around that issue, but it's a call that has lasted for some time now. Now, the people of a community in Olamaboro local government area of Kogi State calling on the Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, to restore the divisional police office in the community. Speaking on behalf of the community during a peaceful protest at the Unity Fountain in Abuja, the traditional ruler of the community, Aaron Ako, as criminal element are taking advantage of the presence of police formation to attack people.
The regional police station that was established in 2008. That's it. If there was police presence, all these problems would be happening. If there was active presence of security forces, these houses and terrorizing people with guns. It is such a market. People come from all kind of places. Now we go that there's no market.
Up to now, the traditional ruler is residing in Lokpo, the local government of Olamabro headquarters, and it's not in it is not the headquarters. Likewise to Aidokanya and all that chiefs, clan chiefs we have. And this is why some of us cannot come home. If you come home, recently I told you our people they spread bullets. Police have arrested some of them. I want them to do proper investigation of those dead in Lokoja.
The people of Olamaboro there, that community in Kogi State, calling on the IGP to restore the police formation in that community. Elsewhere, the Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, has advocated yearly recruitment of 31,000 police personnel to meet the United Nations police standard. The IGP announced this at the passing out of 2016-2017 batch of recruits at the Police College, Kaduna, represented at the event. All right, there, the IGP says the current ratio of police to people is 1 to 600, but it actually ought to be standard is 1 to 400 people. And for us to achieve that, we must every year recruit as many as 31,000 police officers. I hope we can, really pull that through if we must have adequate policing for our people. Now, the Nigerian Immigration Service has announced an initiative that would ensure passports are issued within 24 hours. The Deputy Comptroller of Immigration, Segun Adegoke, disclosed this in Lagos while on an inspection of Alausa passport process. Quite a number of people have complained about the hurdles they have to, go through while applying for the renewal or for new passport entirely. But some respite is coming from the Nigerian Immigration Service. But what people want to actually see this work first, as they believe, but they can also trust the system that something positive would happen. If this kind of announcement is made, then perhaps at least some machineries would have been put in place, some new policies might have been introduced to help achieve it. Now, the All Progressives Congress, PC, Anambra State Chapter, has set up a reconciliation committee with a mandate to reconcile with the party members who expressed grievance after the primary election of the party. The reconciliation is coming on the heels of disenchantment and threat of anti-party activities, the emergence of Tony Nwoye as flag bearer of the party, who beat his rivals, including Senator and
we need these people to go and make their spirit alive again, starting with the people that contested, contestants, the people who took part in our primaries. We need to them. We need to, if there is a way they are maybe aggrieved, if there is any way they are aggrieved, we go to them and talk with them, know the way forward.
Like we all know, APC has a candidate, Dr. Toye. Our job right now, within the shortest possible time, make sure that we go across the state, from the North Senatorial, Central, and the South Senatorial, to every party member, from the biggest to the smallest, and make sure that everybody's on board to committing and making sure that we deliver Tony Nwoye as the next governor of Anambra State. It's a task that we are going to achieve, and the party chairman has inaugurated competent people that will work night and day. We are going to toil and make sure that this thing is done.
If any other person won that wasn't that isn't Tony Nwoye, we will all be working for the person. Apparently, a lot of people will be trying to Tony Nwoye's people to get on board. That's exactly what we're doing. We're reaching out to everybody. The most distinguished Senator Andy Oba, Honorable Engineer Bat Wiebe, Chief George Mogalo, John Bo, Paul Chukuma, all of them, including my sister, the sole female aspirant.
And mind you, very soon you will see a kind of a tsunami, a kind of political tsunami in Anambra State by way of other political parties collapsing into APC, simply because Tony Nwoye is the candidate.
All right, about political tsunami, I don't know about that. But of course, the election is less than 2 months away, and political parties are getting ready for it. Candidates campaigning here and there, all trying to get access to the seat of power. Youth in Nigeria would be better equipped to contribute to national development if the states are strengthened. A co-convener of United Action for Change, Abdurazak Adekoke, said this after leadership training in Lagos with the same youth catalyst for positive change.
The hope and the future of our country will be strongly dependent on the decisions that you make going on from today. And I hope that the decisions that you will make will be full of courage, will be full of boldness, will be full of creativity, will be full of hope of changing this country and moving us to the point of El Dorado.
I think we really failed the youth. And looking back or looking forward, I think we have to retrace our steps and make sure things are done properly. There are a lot of youth agitation in the country, and it's basically due to the marginalization. There have not been plans for the youth, and we should give credit to USC for doing this kind of event. Our aim is to change this country in only 2 ways. We believe if everybody is put into the change agenda of this country, the country will be better for it.
But we need to strengthen states more. Let's devolve more powers to the states. When the states have more powers and there is reduction in what the center is controlling, what is the business of the federal government? Task roads from Sokoto to Maiduguri
a flight of about 10 hours, a drive of about 13 hours, and from there to Calabar, maybe something about 40 hours, and from there to Lagos, something about 26 hours. No, it doesn't make sense. You discover that they will be able to grow economically. They will have more strength. They will have more financial wherewithal.
Leadership is not all about position. It is about your disposition. It is about responsibility and the service that you commit to the community where you are. We have an understanding that the UN has the SDG goals, which is about 7 hunger, poverty, education. What are we as young people doing in our local community, in Ajangbadi, in Ajegule, in Makoko? What are you doing in your local community to affect the community? That is what we at United Action for Change sees as leadership.
If you know that you're somebody who is looking into leadership, looking into leading in this country in future, or even in the coming election, it is necessary for you to put your minds in the right place. And that is what United Action for Change is giving us an opportunity for today.
Indeed, everyone has a role to play, and the earlier we understand that, we keep that in mind and do something about it, the better for the society. But of course, also the government has its role cut out for it. They need to broaden the campaign against the abuse of the girl child and make their voices heard, as well as pursue their dreams in the society, have been re-emphasized by stakeholders in Benin City, Edo State capital. They say the only way to provide an enabling environment for the girl child. Indeed, we need to protect the right girl child, right to education, right to life, say no to child marriage, and all of that. A serving senator of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, Shehu Sani, has kicked against the non-governmental organization NGO regulatory bill, which is currently before the House of Representatives. The controversial bill seeks to set up a federal agency to be known as the NGO Regulatory Commission to regulate activities of NGOs and civil society organizations, CSOs, across the country. Many Nigerians have also criticized the bill on different platforms, while others express support for it. While critics see it as a way to silence civil society groups in the country, some of the Nigerians see it as a way to regulate the sector. What is your take? Should NGOs' activities be regulated in Nigeria? Should that bill see the light of day? Or should it just, die natural death at the level it is? Let's take you to Suleja. Victims of flood in Chachangi in the Suleja area of Niger State say they are yet to receive any material from the state and federal government. Cross visited some of the affected areas and she report that victims are still battling the aftermath of the flood incident.
Our name was not on the list. Wrote our names down. Those things won't affect the things shared the relief area. We were there complaining. Nobody has answered us. We went there for 2 days. After then, I came back. I said, what is the point of me wasting my time when I know I will not get anything from there? Since then, we have not heard anything from the government. Now,
this is the aftermath of the flood. No water around here, and there is no way we water. Where this water is coming from, we don't even know. Because we don't have any option. We don't have any choice. We have to manage it. So we are appealing to the government. They should restore the water so that in this place, water is 24 hours. But since that is on July, since today, there is no water around here.
Well, this is a serious issue, a really serious issue that should be looked into. Is it that relief materials were released and never got to the victims, or is it that materials weren't released at all? Serious issue requiring serious concern. What happened also in Benue State, camp was set up. Eventually, that camp was closed down, and several tales surrounding the management of the camp itself. Really bewildering to people to imagine. Something from outside Nigeria. German Chancellor Angela Merkel is re-elected or has been re-elected for a fourth term in the federal election. Her conservative CSU alliance won 32.5% of the vote, remaining the largest party in Germany's parliament, according to the ARD. Its coalition partner, the Social Democratic SPD, gained 20%. Quite interesting. So Angela Merkel is not only remaining the Chancellor of Germany, but also world leader, because really that's what everything seems to point to. But it's good she's able to keep that. We know initially there were several criticisms of some of her policies about immigration, refugees, and all of that. But the Germans just still want her in. Congratulations to her. Right, that's it on the news making the rounds. Thank you for watching. Let's take a moment. When we return, we'll be reviewing the dailies. To join us again.
You can now watch CORETV live from anywhere in the world on our website www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and just live.
Hello and welcome to CORETV Prime Time broadcast.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. And Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. Also watch us live on YouTube. Click CORETV, leave a space, then news. CORETV News, a 24-hour news station. CORETV News live on all Androids.
Hello, this is CORETV.
Download CORETV News app from your Play Store. Click on it to see all our top stories. From politics, sports, business, foreign news, and live TV to watch us live on your mobile.
I want to know why I should be believing them.
You can also click on video to see all our YouTube videos. CORETV News, a 24-hour news station.
Mr. Speaker!
109 senators, 360 members of the House of Representatives, talking the talk, walking the walk, as it on issues that concern Nigeria.
Mr. President, a time will come when the poor will have nothing to eat but the rich.
To avoid double taxation so that there is flow of business into Nigeria. Nigerians will benefit from all.
We bring you the argument.
You don't need an accountant to tell you that some people are making fortunes, account other people's misfortunes.
Whether there was some abuse of dipping hands into any public funds of the Federation.
Accusations.
This is a good example of where corruption is not only eating into it, it's also creating a bad name for ourselves.
I've never heard the word pardon being an offense under any law.
It is not pardon. It is not inspection. It's budget fraud.
Controversies.
A certain ID promoted his girlfriend from sergeant to inspector to ASP.
Must have jobs and projects going in every local government, every federal constituency, every senatorial district of this country.
The recession has thrown Nigeria's economies nowadays.
Join Jamila Fegwa on Download every Saturday at 8 p.m. with a repeat broadcast on Mondays at 12:30 p.m.
Governing a country full of complexities like Nigeria requires the support of everybody. The real players of governance take the decisions that affect their daily life.
Rest assured that this education will continue to can to rescue the remaining workers who are in Boko Haram's captivity.
Let's remove emotion. Facts. One, do these have immunity? The answer is no. Can judges be arrested? The answer is yes.
We resolve as to work together, the federal government and the state, to meet the challenges of our economy. It didn't happen by today. It happened by the hard work that this government has done since it came into office. Tony Abiola on CORETV News every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. as I take you around to the activities at the presidency.
Is it wallcracy or autocracy? Or what type of crazy is that? Except crazy.
News making the headlines.
Black Maria is to carry criminals, that are in government today.
Sometimes it gets confrontational.
Slap you in the face. Put words in my mouth. Whatever it is, that will bring our military.
On Core Digest,
I want to know why I should be believing them.
Every week, all of these together and take them to the court of political opinion.
Everybody have the right in Nigeria
where you are the judge.
On the day late this morning, Nigeria encouraged corruption besides the first Punch newspaper. And Nigerian Governor Forum calls for page 2 of the Punch newspaper. The dailies every day on CORETV News.
Welcome back to the program. It's now time to review the dailies. And with me in the studio this morning is Bola, of an entrepreneur and public affairs analyst. Good morning and welcome. Let's begin with Vanguard newspaper. Its main story today: poor state of energy sector. Federal government economic recovery growth plan in danger. Right as to that story, plan requires 10,000 megawatts. Supply stands at 3,417 megawatts. Limited facilities, vandalism, and theft funds. Others affect operations. CBN 701 billion naira NEMSF facility inadequate. Lack of cost-effective tariff delays $2.5 billion World Bank facility. And what that story is on, based on Vanguard investigation. NGE wants Okuiboko Newsprint Manufacturing Company revived. Afenifere Ijo ECA hailed Tinubu on restructuring. 2019 plot by PDP governors to hijack ticket provokes crisis as party slams the APC. As the picture story, Akwa Ibom at 30 from left Governor Ayo Fayose Ekiti State, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and Governor Udomimani of Akwa Ibom, his wife Martha, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of State, and the former Governor of Akwa Ibom, Senator Godwin Akpabio, during the 30th anniversary of Akwa Ibom State at the Akpabio Stadium weekend. All right, let's look at this investigation by Vanguard. The federal government economic plan, they believe, is in danger
because of Abi.
energy sector.
So you should go and recalibrate. Take it serious. Nothing much can happen with power.
All right. There are calls for restoration, revival now of the Okuiboko Newsprint Manufacturing Company.
It was sustainable in the first place. Because it was government owned, maybe things like this to let us realize that many of the ventures that the government go into cannot be managed by the government.
they should put incentives in place